is it going to be? As many as we can get ground today.
RVA Lifers, what's going on? Will Freshwater here, Small & Associates. I really hope you enjoyed last week's spotlight with Paul Kincaid at Can down in Carytown. Really interesting learning about how they make everything right there at the restaurant with the great kitchen that they have. Today I'm happy to be joined with Spencer and Austin Yount, who actually we grew up together in Charlottesville, but they own and operate 3 food trucks here in the greater Richmond, Virginia area. Today we're kind of focusing on the return of the Mac. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
So my first question would be, what kind of led to the idea of y'all going into business in the food truck industry?
Great question. We spent a lot of time when we were younger going to like music festivals and events. We quickly learned that a great way to get into those events and be a part of that atmosphere was to like find a way to vend or like be part of like the greater vending scene. So we volunteered to help out with a friend in Charlottesville's food truck at Lock and Music Festival. One of the first years there. Spent some time doing that and kind of had a really good time, with the group there doing that work, also together, just kind of playing off of each other with ideas. I think we didn't stop talking about it, right, once we got home, and we continued to talk about like what that would be like, what would we do with our own truck, kind of thing. And then also still like looking at these music lineups and these events going, gosh, I would love to go to that one. And it kind of all started to snowball until one night we were all sitting around in the living room and Spencer got up and was like, I'm gonna throw some food together, and just kind of raided the kitchen, and some time later came back and fed the group of us, family and friends, and everyone was like, oh man, that was incredible. As luck would have it, we ran into someone selling this guy right here about 2 weeks later, who was sending his son to college and said he'd love to come off the truck and just get a few bucks in his pocket, and the price worked out for both of us. So everything fit. The legend was born sort of right then.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's great. And so what kind of separates y'all from the other food trucks that we have here in the Richmond area?
I mean, aside from the typical heart and soul that we put into it, everything is kind of based on what would we want to see if we went somewhere. So we keep a rotating menu. We do it by season. We do it by availability and what we think. If we're going to this spot, what is the general mass going to want? So besides the base of it being mac and cheese, you load it up with different meats, veggies, and make it a custom creation for yourself. So we go to certain events and we bring pulled pork barbecue and brisket barbacoa and things like that, or we might do coconut curry chicken at some events and herb roasted chicken, and we just keep rotating the menu until we're happy with that part being rolled out, and then we find something else that we want to create and we put it on there and bring something unique to Richmond at least every week.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, that sounds very creative, and I feel like y'all got a really good kind of handle on this thing.
Can't get stained.
Yeah, keep it fresh.
That's right.
The taste test is the best part.
Yes,
that's the best part of the whole
So,
business.
yeah. So if someone wanted to have y'all come to a business or an event that they were having, what would be the best way to get in touch with y'all?
On Facebook, we're at RVA Mac. You can always email us, macdaddy@thereturnofthemac.com, or call 505-4-MAC.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Will.
It's good seeing
and
you
the
again.
food is delicious, outstanding.